The YMCA, along with other local nonprofits, gave hundreds of people vouchers to cover their stays at hotels and motels, mostly in the South Bay. But many of those vouchers expire tomorrow, and some people say they have not heard from the city or county on what's next. We've done some digging to get answers. CBS 8's Jesse Pagan is here with what we found. Jesse.
As you can imagine, a lot of scared people right now faced with uncertainty and the fear of homelessness. But city, county, and nonprofit officials tell us there is a plan in motion so no one ends up on the streets.
Maria Mesa may be speaking in Spanish, but the fear and anxiety in her voice is universal. Maria lost everything in the January 22nd floods. She says the voucher covering her stay at her motel expires tomorrow, and so far, she knows nothing else.
This is not the community's job.
Michael Rios is in the same situation.
We keep getting told we're going to receive calls, and we don't receive them.
That's why they banded together today, asking the city of San Diego, the county, and the state for help.
As they've been staying in the hotels, we knew all along that we had a 2-week window to work with the state, work with the county, work with the city to figure out who's going to take over.
The Y and other local organizations worked together to put up more than 400 people in 3 hotels in the South Bay. The San Diego Housing Commission also paid for hotels. Since then, Lipford says they've all been working together to figure out the next moves. A city spokesperson tells us the city is not involved with the hotel placements the county and local organizations did, but they did clarify, quote, the county housing assistance team has been in all 3 hotels where people with YMCA provided vouchers are staying to get those people placed in housing. These people are being prioritized over the people who were placed into hotels by the San Diego Housing Commission. The Housing Commission will also be extending the stays of the people they're putting up.
I understand the gap and I understand the confusion. This is a very chaotic time, and it's a very scary time if you're a resident.
Lipford says they've been in contact with the city and the county and residents, and the Y is working on getting the word out that help is coming.
I just don't want to see me or anybody else in the community that have been impacted by the floods to be in a parking lot of a hotel kicked out.
In other words, the city, the county, and Lipford say that help is coming. Stand by. Despite this, though, people impacted say they still need help and a plan for a longer term until they can get back into their homes, many of which are either in the middle of renovations or still festering with mold inside. The county spokesperson says anyone still needing housing because of the flooding should call 211 to get the process started if you haven't done so already. You can apply for that through the 23rd of this month. The funding for this program, by the way, is coming from the $10 million flood relief program county supervisors approved in an emergency mode late last month. Marcella, Carlo.